On this episode of Hangar Built, we go to my second favorite state, Colorado. Yeah. Your eyes don't deceive you. This right here is a 2006 Chevrolet Colorado. It's a freedom machine. Now, why, might you ask? Is there a 2006 Chevy Colorado rally truck sitting beside me? What I love about this truck is it completely goes against everything that I preach to people when they're asking what kind of rally car should they build. Because rule number one of a rally car is buy the thing that you can get parts for. And granted, that means like you have to understand what is your primary goal. If your goal is seat time, you want to develop as a driver, you want to go out and win championships, win rallies, and push yourself, great. Buy a Ford Fiesta. Obviously, Subaru is an easy choice. So why would somebody go out and build a Chevy Colorado where nothing about it is meant to go do what we're asking it to do? It's really less about what and more about why did somebody do this? Why did somebody wake up and say, you know what I want? I want a rally car that can't fit a 15-inch tire, which is the only size you can use on a rally car. Otherwise, you're relegated to truck tires, which are a very unique choice. And what I learned about this in owning it for a few weeks and having driven it for probably 30 miles now is this vehicle has one core competency, and that is comedy. Does it turn good? God, no. Does it slow down or stop well? Absolutely not. Does it accelerate well? No, not on gravel. No, not at all. No, not even a little bit. But what it does, and why I love it so much, is it is impossible for somebody to see this truck and not smile. Watch, I'll prove it. See? Did you not smile? It's impossible. There's no way. If you just watched that clip and you didn't smile, you either just had or need a lobotomy. We just need a restart. We're just going to power cycle your whole brain. Unplug it, plug it back in. Now, on a more serious note, our friend Al Dantes last year passed away, and Al had a second-gen RX-7 that was V8 swapped, and it was the silliest, loudest, most absurd thing that you've ever heard. And after we lost Al and after the season wrapped up, I was thinking about how I wanted to continue staying engaged with the sport, and I didn't really want to go put my energy into the same program we did last year, because last year I competed in the ARA National Championship in the limited four-wheel drive class in a Subaru that sits over there burned to pieces. Now, as much fun as I had, we spent a whole lot of money, and the faster you get, sometimes the less fun it is. And I woke up one day, quite literally, I went, what happened to that truck? Did Adam still have it? What happened? So the story with this truck. Some dude thought this was a good idea, spent a bunch of money, put an LS2 in a Colorado, left a stock transmission, made it up to it, put a 3-link rear end in it with a spool, and put some snow tires on it. Was like, yeah, hell yeah, that sounds great. That's my rally car. Got it about 99% of the way there, got a little bit of testing done, and then had some things come up, sold it to my friend Adam Brunson. Adam owns a company called Tune Plus. Tune Plus builds all of Jared Taylor's Ford stuff. I reached out to Adam and was like, bro, what happened with that truck? And he's like, honestly, I'm never gonna have time to rally it. And he gave me the bro deal of the century on it, loaded it on a truck, delivered it to our door. Put that 2022 Rally Ready olive green camo wrap on it. What can I tell you about this thing that you can't already infer? I bet you could hear it just looking at it, right? Like you just feel its pulsing heart, right? It's the heartbeat of America. It's like a friggin' rock. Man, you can fit so many bad decisions in this bad boy. That's really it. It's a Colorado. It has an LS2 swapped into it. Stock 5-speed transmission. Still has the truck shifter. So it's like 4 acres from first to second, if you can even get it there. The clutch pedal is about 2.7 kilometers long, which translated into American is 1.3 feet. The brakes, completely stock in the front still. In the back, there's some fancy Willwoods that got bolted on there when he did the Moser rear end, which came with a spool. I drove it for one day and was like, well, that's the worst decision of all time. Penske shocks, all 4 corners. The Penske's in the front, though, are mounted on the stock location, still the stock control arms. So the front of this thing has about as much travel as an 87 Chevy Nova, which was, of course, everybody knows, just a Toyota Corolla. Has these delightful General Grabber all-terrain truck tires that you would generally see on a light passenger truck, which makes sense because this carries a very light passenger, Mr. KJ Miller, the tiniest co-driver in the history of co-drivers. It takes 4 KJs to make one standard-sized co-driver, funny enough. We tested it last time he was here. It's just parties, dude. It's just parties everywhere. Parties up there, parties back here, inside, friggin' party in there. Speaking of which, take you for a tour of the inside. Here it is. Welcome to the office, you know what I'm saying? Man, it's got all the standard accoutrement you'd expect from a 2006 Chevy Colorado. You've got a sombrero rabbit, squirrel or something, so that's pretty cool. You got the hydraulic handbrake, which we added, in case you couldn't tell. Got some sauce tubes that go from that to the brakes and come from the brakes and just brakes, I guess. Watch this clutch throw, dude. Watch this. Woo! Look at that. Oh, man. I could just do like 13 clutch pushes and it's like 2 full Jane Fonda VHS workout tapes for just my left leg. I'd try switching, but you ever tried clutching with your right foot? Overrated. Obviously, as you can see, we've got the AutoZone pedal covers. Anybody who has owned a Chevy Colorado since 2011 has put AutoZone pedal covers on it. It's a verified fact. You can check Wikipedia. It's GM Performance Division because GM's Performance Division was directly involved in this truck. They're the ones who actually designed, engineered, wired in the beer switch that we have right over here. That's optioned as Coors Light, Bud Light, Natty Light, or Michelob Ultra. You can have any of those out of that switch. That's pretty cool. I just have O'Doul's, of course. You just turn the jammer here, boom, you get your sick underglow for your feet so that you can put it on your OnlyFans. Put the key in, ka-choosh, and then you hit the go button, and well, you know what it sounds like when it does that. Now, since we've gotten the truck, we immediately switched it to a Subaru steering column. Why? Because we have about 150 of them, and the Chevy Colorado steering column was atrocious. We redid all the cooling system. We changed the seats. We changed the harnesses. The same as always, we've got our super slick, badass adjuster, Super Daddy 9000 belt harnesses with the lap belt adjusters. You've got a glass breaker, which is for smashing the glass out when you inevitably party too hard and drive it into a lake or a pond or something cool like that. Footrest for KJ to go shit when we're understeering violently, and then I go, yeah, right, and I grab the handbrake, and then we just can lean on it. It's all, oh man, I'm an American hero. This is the limited super special, super sport, super sweet, super slidey edition. Got the painted red handles. Got manual windows, which is a sign of a race car. Fire bottle, fire suppression, the huge, scaffolding, roll cage. You get it, it's a race car. The heart of any good rally car, the bed. It's where we keep our cargo. It's where we keep our hopes. It's where we keep our dreams. It's where we store our Penske shocks. Not really sure why we have Penske's on here, but we'll just make them party, I reckon. A thing called Rough Stuff Specialties, 3-link, Moser rear end, housing that strange engineering differential. Wow, that's a lot of brands that we paid a lot of money to talk about their stuff. Batteries back here, extra tire, miscellaneous wire. Obviously, like any good racing truck, gotta have a wing. Now, is this a standard wing? Absolutely not. This is world's heaviest, most unnecessary, overbuilt wing-ish device known to man. Does it create downforce? No. Does it create drag? Absolutely. Does it look cool? Kinda. Are we gonna leave it in here? Probably, until I smash it into something. I'm trying to get one of those red, white, and blue Hell Yeah Freedom mesh tailgates on this thing, because friggin' heck, bud. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys would just see me come around the corner and be like, damn, I gotta go home and get that IROC Z off of blocks in my yard and try and see if I can take this guy in the 8th mile, you know? You won't, because this got 450 wheel horsepower out of an LS2. Let's head that way. Getting to the heart of the matter, see what I did there? It's the magic of TV. The hood pins were already open. Boom. Put the prop somewhere. There you go. That looks like that was done with drill bits. Maybe you didn't read it where it says Corvette. Hang on, let me show you. It says it right on there. Corvette, LS2. Life support, you know what I mean? That's what LS stands for. Because it keeps my fucking beating American heart running good. That was incredible. That will never go on that easy ever again. First take, nailed it. You know what that spells in American? Freedom. Freedom to do whatever the hell you want. You want to put a Corvette engine in a Chevy Colorado pickup truck and then go slide around in the woods with some General All-Terrain tires on it with all your buddies in there, hooting, hollering, screaming, and laughing and taking cool pictures and videos of you? Absolutely. Well, congratulations. You have freedom. You can do that. Up here, I'm not going to slap that because this jagged core support was cut with tin snips to fit this radiator that keeps all my sauce in there. Inevitably gets hot because you basically spend the whole time on the limiter in this thing because not a single gear in it gets grip at any speed on any surface. It's great. Grill, because you got to hold your bow tie. Chinese plastic headlights that never stay connected and break constantly, and 45 minutes after you buy them, look like that. We should probably go drive it. I claimed earlier that it's impossible to see this driving and to in any way be a part of that and to not smile. But the good news is we have the world's grumpiest man on our staff. He could be gifted a World Rally car and a championship-winning FD car in the same day, and you would not get a smile out of him. A man that is rumored to have pulled more Subaru engines than Subaru has manufactured. Without further ado, Mr. Dusty Paturkey. Are you entertained yet? No? Okay, fine. We'll go for second gear. How about now? Entertained now? How about third? Oh, I can't even find it. Good Lord. Well, we hit 105 on the speedo. That's just rear wheel speed. Oh, it's just sheer violence. Oh, yeah. Well, Dusty, are you entertained?
Maybe slightly.
Maybe slightly! Maybe slightly! For more hot Colorado action, come to our Rally Ready Rally Sprint series at the Rally Ranch. That was good, right? How many times can you say rally in one sentence? Colorado will be there, will you?